It's time for SideScrollers from ScrewAttack with your hosts, Stuttering Craig.
Die.
Chad.
I'm not having any fun. The plot's gone all to hell, and any second now, the outro is probably going to come in and cut us off from whatever we're...
And Professional Jared.
I hope your pretty little hands aren't tired, because you're going to make me a coat hanger.
And now, broadcasting from the World ScrewAttack headquarters in Dallas, Texas, it's the SideScrollers.
3, 2, 1. Welcome back to SideScrollers on ScrewAttack.com. What's going on, everybody? Hi, I'm Stuttering Craig.
I'm Chad.
And I'm Jared.
Welcome to the most entertaining 30 to 45 minutes of your video game weekend. SideScrollers on ScrewAttack.com. Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
Pretty
Recovered?
good. I'm unshaven.
I see that.
Slowly recovering.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
This past weekend totally fucked up my
yeah.
sleep schedule. Totally.
I know, I was up late like every night and sleeping in.
Hey, let's get a quick zoom real quick on the threshold here barrier. Chad's
Threshold barrier?
We need a weekly Chad facial hair update.
Oh yeah.
So as someone who's never
Should
had facial
explain
hair.
people why.
Yes, let's do that. Jared, do you want to explain to people? Because I'm trying. Let me try to.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find the list real quick.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool. Okay, so we had our 6-year anniversary, which is actually this is going up at the same time, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. So
Today.
Today is our 6-year anniversary. But last weekend we did a 24-hour marathon to
celebrate.
To celebrate with that. But unlike last year's marathon, this year we actually did a charity donation drive, where every time we hit a goal, someone would do some sort of promise or pledge. And Chad's goal, which was $2,500?
Yeah.
$2,500, he agreed to have facial hair for a month.
Yeah. Well, because like the coolest thing about the whole like charity marathon was that the G1s really stepped up.
Yeah.
We'll talk about this. This can be our entire middle
Well,
segment.
right, but, okay, I got you. And we'll talk about that. But a lot of G1s were removing their facial hair, like beards, and like, you know, I felt bad, and I was like, I never have facial hair, so screw it. As like a testament to them, if we hit 2,500.
You're like, I'm not gonna shave my head, so I might as well grow some, right?
Yeah, sure. Well, I mean, they were cutting their facial hair.
Yeah.
This represents what they lost, okay? Look at it in all its stubbly glory.
Nice. So yes, we'll be talking about the 24-hour marathon coming up in the middle segment today. We had a really good week of content this past week. Lots of good stuff. In addition to mark it on your calendars. This is the last side scrollers you'll see before we take on Machinima next Tuesday. So make sure you are there, 21st, Arcadia, California. If you're in Southern California, come out and see us. The 21st, from 6 to 10 p.m. Competition starts at 8. From 6 to 8, it's going to be just us hanging out with you guys and such. 8 o'clock, it goes down. 9 o'clock, we get together and we hang out and we sign stuff and things like that.
That is next week, isn't it?
I know, it's already next
Yeah,
week.
it's
It
crazy.
came up really fast. So, by this time tomorrow, or Wednesday, because we're recording this Tuesday, we will know what the games are in the competition, which is ridiculously excited. We'll be drawing those on Tuesday at 3
I
o'clock.
like the video a lot. Machinima's video is pretty fun.
Yeah, it was really great. They're getting it, and a lot of people were like, "Well, fuck ScrewAttack. Well, fuck Machinima." No, fuck Machinima. No, fuck ScrewAttack. This is fun. We're having good times here. No, that's what this is about. So just come out, have a good time with us. The 21st, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Arcadia, California, Dave & Buster's. Next Tuesday. It's in the middle of the week for a reason, so everybody can kind of come in. So if you're under 21, make sure you have a parent with you. It's Dave & Buster's. They're kind of weird about that stuff. So, anyways, it's gonna be fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, ScrewAttack vs. the Internet coming up. Shaq Fu Destruction video went up on Sunday. We right after the 24-hour marathon, we had the Shaq Fu Destruction video go up and the reveal of the next death battle, which came out really well. But for the Shaq Fu Destruction video, we want to get this out. We want Shaq to see this. This video needs to be seen by Shaq. It needs to be seen by everyone that's on the NBA on TNT set. Because Shaq is now, since he's a retired player now, he actually is a commentator on like the most popular pregame / postgame show when it comes to basketball. Like it's pretty much going into like a barber shop and a bunch of like funny black guys just busting each other's balls. So we want to get this video in front of Shaq and all his co-hosts and all that stuff, and it's hilarious because I'm sure if it got in front of at least one of them, it may end up on the show because I'm sure people would like to see Shaq get a bullet through his video game head. It's funny.
Yeah, and like from what I've seen, like I pulled up his Facebook, like he has tons of like just weird Photoshop pictures of the people have
Yes.
done of him, and he'll just put it up and be like, oh, this is funny. You know,
Yeah,
whatever,
exactly.
so-
They're like all really funny guys.
Yeah.
So they all seem to get along with each other. And just like I said, they just bust each other's balls. So why not, right? It's like the ultimate ball busting, except it includes guns.
So if you haven't seen the video, you should check it out.
There are guns.
Lots of guns.
We'll have the information in the description as to who you should tweet this to, who you should tweet it to, who you should Facebook to, who you should write on their walls and such like that. We're not like asking to campaign for it or whatever, but just put it out in front of them. I'm sure if you saw like 20, 40, 50, 100 posts,
I just want to see
maybe
the reaction.
600. Yeah, just tweets his way about, hey, you should check out this video. I'm sure you'd check it out, which would be really cool. So, yeah.
We also had the tester commentary start.
Yeah. Tester with Ego Raptor.
Tester Season 3 started up last week, and we're doing commentary on it every episode, every Friday on ScrewAttack.
Yes.
So it's starting off to an amazing start.
Yeah.
It's so good.
So yeah, it's really good. If you're into the Tester,
No.
yeah, I do.
So no one.
I knew what I said as soon as I said it. I'm sorry. If you're into video games, if you're into games,
If you're into 3 dudes making fun of a bunch of other dudes,
and
I
the,
like you making fun of them.
yeah.
There you go.
we're not making fun of. We're just talking about their adventure.
It's mainly making fun of the show.
Yeah, it's the show, not so much the people.
Yeah. Which, once again, there is an open invitation to everybody on that Tester show to come and talk about their experience. We'd love to hear about it and kind of hear the behind the scenes about it because it's
definitely.
hilarious. All right, there you go. That's the intro. Wait, we're not doing hard news
Yeah, we gotta do a shorter SideScrollers this week.
because we are on an abbreviated schedule because everybody had Monday off to recover from the marathon and we're still not recovered.
Yeah.
So we're gonna move right into it and let's now just talk about that marathon because that's why we're so freaking tired.
Best transition ever, Greg.
Well, that's why we're not doing hard news. So, all right. So, as we were kind of talking about a few minutes ago, the thing about the marathon this year is, like, 3 days before, I was kind of kicking around the idea, and I was like, man, we should really do something for charity this year. It'd be pretty good. And like in our production meeting, I was like, you guys have any ideas for charities, whatever? And we just kind of kicked around the idea, but we didn't actually announce it to the community at all.
Yeah.
It was like a last second thing. Oh, by the way, we're going to do this thing for charity.
Yeah.
And to see how the community responded was, like you were saying, was the most wicked thing in the world.
That was awesome.
Because they're like, yeah, I'll do it. Let's go. I'll shave my head. Whatever. Let's get a
10,000.
tattoo. Yeah.
Exactly.
And we were like, I put it on my Facebook wall before. I was like, what do you think's a realistic expectation for this? Because I didn't know. And some people were like 1,000, 5,000, 50 million, and. So
15 million.
So I just left it as open because I had no idea. I was like, if we raise $200 for this, sweet. If we raise $500, awesome. We ended up raising over $13,600, $13,608.23 for charity, which
is awesome.
It's going to go to various smaller gaming charities like It Will Gamers and different like that haven't had the opportunity that don't get the resources that like a Child's Play would get. I'm sure some of it will go to Child's Play, but I really wanted to divvy it up, amongst a number of different smaller charities.
Yeah.
Because with them, a smaller amount can go a long way, which is exciting to hear. So, but what were some of your highlights from the marathon? I know Jared was a trooper this year and stayed up the entire 24 hours.
A lot of people did.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know that was pretty cool.
It
too.
wasn't just me this year, because last year I stayed up all 24 hours. This year, I stayed up all 24 hours. Brian did, Ben did, Nick did, Sean did. Lauren slept. Angel showed up, but he took a nap too because he had somewhere to be the next day. But Angel showing up too was really, really cool.
I was there. I went because I worked at 10 that morning. I went until like 6:30, or like 6 is when I left.
It was really early in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a solid 3 hours.
Yeah, he went home, took a nap, and came back.
Yeah, it was great. Actually, it was horrible because don't ever sleep for just 3
dude,
hours.
No, you feel like shit.
Yeah,
Man.
woke up and I was like, ugh, they won't notice if I don't come back. but yeah, there were a lot of really fun moments, and when you do something like this, I think we're all kind of conscious of this. It's one of those things where you can't really force force like the great moments, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And they just kind of got to happen. And I think we still had a lot of really, really good moments.
Like Mario Party.
Mario Party
That
was
may have
insane.
been one of the greatest games of Mario Party ever played.
I know.
One of the closest to most intense games. Which, by the way, anything we're talking about will be archived and divvied up into its own videos so you guys can watch them too.
Yes, they should be live on the site either, well, Sean Turner, our intern, is not in today, so he'll probably be in Wednesday. So it'll probably be up Wednesday afternoon or Thursday. So.
God help you on Mario Party.
I felt bad for Nick.
Oh, you guys
I did
destroyed
too.
Because
Nick.
we made it clear that, you know, once we get into this, we're no longer friends. And
Right.
Nick's like, oh, I really want to play Mario Party. And you're like, dude, you don't know what you're getting into. He's like, oh, I really want to play. You're like, all right, fine. So we were pretty mean to him.
Yeah.
You weren't mean to him. You were evil.
Well,
like there
That's
was
Mario Party.
No,
It's not just Nick though. Like you said,
mean to
me-
everyone.
Yeah, like me, Sam, and Jared are like really, really competitive when it comes to Mario Party because it's hilarious.
it's like we were
And,
talking. Brian and I and Nick were talking about it afterwards, and Nick was like, the only mistake I made was getting the first star.
Yes.
That's the first.
That's exactly what I was about to say. We all play the exact same way. And that's the first person to take a lead, like the first person who gets a star, just gets shit on the entire game. Like, it's,
And he did.
yeah.
I think my favorite line all night was from Sam when he said, well, I'd rather have Nick win than your dumbass.
Yeah, exactly.
That still makes me laugh.
yeah.
And the thing is, Nick did win. It was a happy story.
Somehow.
It was such a happy ending
Way
at
to
the
spoil
end.
it if people haven't seen it.
Well, no, you need to watch it because the entire hour and a half, like that you guys played it,
Yeah.
it totally builds up to crescendo,
Yeah.
and then at the end it's like, yeah! It's like watching like a really good movie
Yep.
I've never had a game that close.
with twists and turns.
People in the comments in the chat room were like, "Oh, I was laughing the whole time. I was tearing up. I felt the tense, how tense it was, and just an emotional roller coaster. Just, oh, who's gonna win?"
It's like if you see movies and you rewatch them and they're just as good a second and third time, you can totally go back and watch it. It's great.
There's also probably more swear words in that video than
Oh my God,
all of
yeah.
our other videos combined.
Oh my gosh, that
The
was,
chains came off.
That was Screw Attack After Dark.
Yeah.
That was like right at midnight, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it started at midnight.
Yeah, so like hour 12 and 13 was, that was pretty intense because
how about that?
even
Craig's in the back, he's like, oh,
I'm like, man, you guys sure know how to take the filters off.
It's so bad too because Nick doesn't swear at all. And Jared calls him a motherfucker, and then Sam leans forward. He's like, "He said you fuck mothers." Like, you know, and I was like,
It's so bad.
Nick.
So bad.
Aside from that, I think I was really happy about beating Castlevania 4,
Yeah.
which I'd never done before. For whatever reason,
It took a while.
it was.
Took
yeah.
3 hours.
It wasn't that long. Shut up. Playing Contra afterwards was also really funny for some reason. I don't even know why.
Yeah.
Connect, Happy Action Theater at 4 o'clock in the morning was hilarious, but a mistake.
Why was it a mistake?
I almost died.
dude, you're
I
so
almost
tired.
died.
The thing is, and you still lasted another 8 hours.
Yeah, and I kept it going.
He went and like sat down over there with his mech, and he's just. At one point, I just look over and he's just sitting there with his eye, just like kind of looking at him, and I just kind of look at him, and he looks up at me, and he's just like, "This is a mistake." Like, you know, whatever.
It was just like in Jared's little, like it was like a prop. It wasn't a chair. It was just like a prop for him, just to like
Yeah.
lean against, because he was so tired. Just like, and occasionally you look over at him. He's got these red shut eyes. He's just like looking. She's like, got this crazy look on his face. Oh.
I expended all energy in those few moments.
It was great.
Dude, the Happy Action Theater was awesome.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun.
So we talked about some of the goals we had over the course of the marathon, and we just kept adding to them and such. So I kind of wanted to hit on some of them, as well as some of the.
There's even more than that.
Yeah.
So-
But it started off with, and I'm taking this off the 24-hour marathon charities challenge page, which Chad put together during the marathon, and we were able to keep track of who said they were going to do what and who actually did it. Some G1s, like, it started off with like, I think it initially started off with $2,000, and if,
It was originally 1,000.
well, I think it
you-
initially started with 2,000, then the G1s hopped in.
okay, right, yeah.
Yeah, so the original idea was, if we got to $2,000, Ben would dress as Link during Wind Waker Wednesdays, during Screwing Around. He'd dress up in full Link attire with the shield, sword, full tunic, everything. And he's going to start doing that this week. So if, we need to hurry up.
Jared,
and
we need to
get that
borrow
done.
some stuff.
No.
So we got to that. Now, once we threw that out there, some G1s were like, well, if you get to $1,000, I'll shave my face, or I'll shave my head, or whatever. And we started eclipsing these goals over time. 1,000 was facial hair for some G1s, shaving their beard, shaving their head, shaving their various body parts.
You made that sound so
One
good.
guy got a full wax.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll get to here in a little bit. So I want to hit some of these highlights. $2,000 was Ben dressing his link. $3,000 or $2,500 was Chad maintaining and growing his facial hair for a month. The reason why we threw in the maintaining stipulation was just so you don't look like a slob on
Right,
camera.
like right now.
Yeah,
I know.
So-
Sorry. I brought my razor so we could talk about what I don't know. I'll probably ditch the mustache part. But.
Maybe we could do like some cool bolts or something. Because
that won't look bad. Like.
Yeah. A lot of people were offering to give away their games if we reach certain things. Sega, Genesis, CDs, Nintendos, things like that. At $3,000, Lauren was going to dress as Tetra along with Link and Ben during Wind Waker Wednesdays, and we reached that, which was great. Lauren already was thinking about doing the hair, so now she's just going to do the full outfit. Let's see, some more highlights. $3,500, G1 Ruti from Finland said you get the title screen from Sonic the Hedgehog 2 tattooed on his back.
And we nailed it.
Oh, we did. We surpassed that, and we were like, that was like, oh, let's hit this. We did, and we need to see that.
Yeah.
We need to see a follow-up. We want to see a follow-up on all and everybody.
Better be in full color too.
Yeah. Yeah, no pussy black or white. We
Dude,
want
that'll
full
be
color.
expensive.
Oh, it'd be great.
Alright.
Let's see, some other highlights. At $4,000, MatPat13, the creator of Game Theory on Screw Attack, he said he's going to create a special episode of Game Theory selected by G1s by popular vote. So we'll hit with them and we'll get that squared away. We surpassed that. $4,500, Bo Raby said he'll shave off his head and face.
Facial hair. Or shave
No,
his head and face.
yeah,
You said
sorry.
shave off his head and face.
It's all the same. And Tie-Dye said he would grow a beard and shave his head like Zangief, which I really want to see.
Nice.
Yeah, so that'll obviously take a little
There's
bit.
tons of other awesome ones. Greg, you want to put the link in the
Yes.
description or whatever?
Yeah, we'll do that. Jared will put that. At $5,000, Motenshin said he'll get the Screw Attack website logo on his left arm tattooed.
Which is pretty cool.
Which is amazing. Now we want to see it. Let's see. At $6,000, Spider Brian will wax off all of his body hair, which was like, whoa! And as somebody who's experienced the body wax, I'm sorry. You said all of it. Remember that.
Full Brazilian.
That's right. All right. Full Brazilian, Brian said.
I don't need to see the proof.
And at 10,000, that was the be-all end-all goal, and we were huffing it. We were at 9,000 with about an hour to go, and we generated over $4,000 more dollars. The G1s did in the last hour. The $10,000 goal was me taking off my hat and the hat era officially ending. And the reason I have my hat on today is because I think if I just take it off, people will be like, what the hell? So I kind of think I need to be able to take it off.
You could take it off right now.
Oh yeah, I have no problem with it. Are you ready?
Ease them in.
Yeah, you just gotta ease them
Ease
in.
'em in.
And you gotta remember that this is coming off a shaved head. So like my hair's in this weird place right now. So,
Okay.
but like, yeah. So like, I have no problem taking off my hat anymore. Because like I said at the end of the marathon, it's just a hat, you know? And for the real cool stuff was what we did, you know, and the raising the money, you know? And look, at the end of the day, the hat's fun, but $10,000, $13,600 going to charity, that's way, way fucking cooler than my hat. You know, I love my hat. You know,
But you're saying your hat was worth $10,000.
you look, if someone was like, you can either donate your hat or $10,000 to charity, I would give them the $10,000.
That's
true.
true.
You know, it's all relative, right? So, anyways, thank you guys for your support.
It was a lot of fun.
So much fun. All right, 4 questions.
Nice.
We're
All
flying
right.
along. We gotta be quick.
First up, G1 Arctic Banana asks, in the past year, I've had a crazy old lady for my bus driver. So my question my question is, have you ever had any really bad experiences with either public transportation, bus drivers, teachers, or anything of the sort?
I still remember my middle school bus driver. His name was Phil. Phil the bus driver.
Okay.
Yeah, and the last day of school, it wasn't a problem. But he allowed us to have a big paper fight on the last day of school, and he said he'd clean it up because we weren't allowed to throw anything in the bus, you know. And the last day of, I remember this like it was yesterday. paper getting thrown all around, and I had like a ton of extra glue sticks. I had glue sticks in my bag, and what I did was
Sniffed them.
no, glue sticks, not rubber cement. All right, so get it right.
Get it right.
Sorry.
So I take the glue stick and I'd pull the glue out, right? And I was just hoisting them like
throwing glue
like grenades over the edge. And I remember this so vividly. At one point, I look up. You know, you look up over your seat,
Yeah.
and you're throwing paper, and you get down. And I looked up, and it was the only one I actually like threw. The other ones were just like lofted. But I looked up, and I threw this glue stick, and it just goes like on this kid who just looked up, right there on his forehead. And I was like, oh.
Did it stick like a unicorn horn?
Yeah.
No, it was like full gelatinous, like.
Oh.
It was amazing, and that was great. So that wasn't a bad
Mom, I
memory.
need more glue sticks. Why? No reason.
Well, no, I know. It was the last day of school. I didn't need anything after that, and that was like the last one too. It was such a great way to end. Way to end 7th grade. It was good stuff.
That's pretty awesome.
What about you?
Jared.
I don't really have any bad,
Really?
bad experiences. Well, there really isn't much for public
Or just
transportation
crazy.
in Green Bay as it is.
Really?
Yeah.
No? Oh, okay.
All right. I do. And
Here we go.
Ben and Nick know this guy as well.
Bill?
He was
Bill the bus driver?
No, his name is Travis, and he was the bus driver for Dale Jackson, which was a trade school that we would go to. So it's where I learned like welding and stuff. And Travis is about probably like 4'8", so he's really, really short black dude who has the highest pitched voice you've ever heard in your life. He's like, hey man, what's going on? Like really, that was how high his voice was, right? And I fucking loved Travis. Like, Travis would put up with no shit, and like, he was just hilarious, right? He carried around, he was too short to push up the windows on the bus, so he carried around a stick, and he'd always threaten to beat us with it if we got out of control, you know, or something. So he'd always be yelling at us, and like, there's this one kid who always would push him, like, so he'd just like stand up, like, and Travis like, man, sit your ass down, you know, and he's just standing there on the bus, he's like, sit down, fuck me, take this stick and whoop your ass. I mean, like, so he just like swear at us and stuff, and it's like the greatest bus driver ever. So much to the point that we were driving along Dixon, you know, Dixon over there. And we're like, there's a row of cones on the right side of the road. And we see him and we're like, Travis, hit the cones, hit the cones. He's like, man, I'm not gonna hit no cones. We're like, Travis, hit the cones. And then one of the kids goes, I got $5. And Travis straight up just goes, nails like 20 road cones, and we're all just like cheering.
Give my money.
Yeah, exactly. And there's like, I probably have like 10 Travis stories. The one last one, that kid. Okay, two very quick. The one
Gotta be quick. Gotta be
very
quick.
This one dude was always fucking with him. One time he's sitting up on, you know, he's doing the thing where he stood in the lane, and Travis was like just watching him, not yelling at him. And the second the kid turned to talk to somebody, let his guard down, Travis slammed on the brakes. The kid did like 4 front flips. Same thing happened when he was leaning out the window. He kept leaning out the window, fucking with that. So then Travis just swerved off to the road a little bit into trees that were on the side. And the kid got nailed in the face by trees. Travis is the world's best bus driver. Like,
Oh man.
if I could, I would love to just ride with him anywhere.
That's great. Well, Travis unfortunately was fired the year after.
No, that's the thing. Because Nick and them went through school. Like, I thought he had to have been fired by now. But they went through school and he's still there.
How great. All right, what else we got?
Next up, we have a video question from G1 Coyote.
Hey there, Screw Attack. It's G1 Coyote here with my son, Lil 8-Bit. Question for you guys. First of all, congratulations, Craig and Chad, on the new baby. This is what you have to look forward to, guys. By the way, anyways, my question for you guys is this. How do you see life changing at work now at ScrewAttack, now that you have a little baby on the way? I've noticed for me, as a teacher, it's really tough to prioritize things and try to make time for both you and the family. So, how do you see your life at ScrewAttack? Other than that, thank you very much. Thanks for that. Bless you. And congratulations again. We'll see you later.
I think my favorite thing about that is that it's this little action figure whose son is like this giant baby.
Yeah.
So good.
Not at all.
Shut up, Jared.
Yeah, you know, I don't anticipate, you know, that's the thing. I've never been a dad before, so I don't know.
I have.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
You know, I don't know. That's the thing is I wish I could tell you. I don't anticipate it changing anything at ScrewAttack because at the end of the day, millions of people have kids and they still have jobs, and millions of people still have kids and they still run businesses. So I don't anticipate it changing much. I know that I'll probably lose sleep more than I already do. So, you know.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot less sleep. Maybe more video game time though, because like gotta watch the kids. So you know, just put.
I'll just be doing my thing online with the kid and kind of rocking him, whatever,
Yeah.
rocking her.
Fair.
So yeah, you know, I don't anticipate it, but like I said, I've never done this
We'll
before,
let you know.
so-
Yeah, we're just gonna be like right after the kids are born, you know, and stuff like that. We're gonna be on SideScrollers and be like, we were wrong. Like, you know.
SideScrollers becomes a solo show. I don't know where the other guys are.
Like
It's been 4 months.
I just kind of dwindle off, you know, it'll be me first, then Chad leaves. And so, on a side note, I do want to point out that, or let you guys know that Brad, my brother, actually just had a kid himself. Actually,
Was it a daughter?
a boy,
Yes.
little boy.
Okay.
Oh wait.
Yes.
Someone broke the
I thought he was
chain.
having a girl.
No, little boy.
Oh, okay.
Combo breaker.
Yep.
Yeah, seriously.
Actually,
He's starting it.
yeah, actually, he started it,
Oh.
and we're the ones breaking it.
We're starting the
Whatever.
combo.
Yeah. So, anyways, way to go, bro.
With
Way to
that,
have a kid.
let's
Good.
go to birthdays. All right, so last week we talked about a few different things, but then we settled on Pit for Valentine's Day, right? Pit or Eggplant Wizard you threw in there.
Yeah, I like Eggplant Wizard more.
Yes. So we got numerous birthday submissions.
Good.
First up, we have 8-Bit Link, who has dressed up as Eggplant Wizard.
Nice.
Pretty
Complete with
awesome.
full
I like
eggplant.
the staff. Yeah, the staff's pretty awesome. Then we have G1 Exploding Lobster, who is Eggplant Wizard, my version
Yes.
from our horrible, horrible fan film.
There's nothing horrible about that. That was amazing.
Yeah. Then we have Iron Eagle X, who's dressed up as Pit, and I gave him props because he didn't go with the bow. He went with the swords.
Where's he at?
I don't know. It looks really nice.
Nice.
Nice Greek fountain or
Like it?
Roman fountain.
You know you can sit down and
Now, yes, I could.
Okay.
G1, but I wanted to see their names.
You can
G1
see it
Toa,
at the top.
yeah, but it's easier this way. Shut up. G1 Toa Idar did every single challenge that we spoke of.
Okay.
So here's him as Dan, my version of Eggplant Wizard. Sorry. Other version of Eggplant Wizard, Ivy,
Oh my.
Ben's version of Pit, and Pit.
All right.
He said he did it to make sure that you wouldn't cancel birthdays.
Wonderful.
Then we have Triforce Boy 89, who is an awesome Eggplant Wizard.
Wow, that's pretty
Yeah.
good.
And then we have Umbrella Stand, who is a girl.
Way to go. All right.
I think I missed her last week, so my bad. And then we have Zombies Neglin. Zombies Neglin, who dressed up as Dan from Street Fighter, because you said you wanted to see something like that.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So that's birthdays.
All right. Any suggestions for this week?
Nope.
No.
Dress up looking as tired as possible.
No. Okay. We did have
Something else coming up.
well, we had a new episode of the Best Ever as well. Hit the site, which was really great. So to go along with that, we can do someone from your Best Ever love story, maybe perhaps.
I did Final Fantasy VI.
Yeah.
Mine got cut, but mine was Companion Cube.
How about we make this somewhat easy and make it? We can do it two ways. You can be anybody from the Best Ever love story episode, which yours.
You'll have to watch and find out.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. Yeah, it has to be anybody from the Best Ever love story episode. Best Ever love story episode. So anybody from there, that's fine. Sound good? You gotta watch it, and there you go. Cool. All right. So that is SideScrollers this week, an abbreviated version because we are still
Sort of.
recovering somewhat. So if you are an Advantage member, stick around. We got 10 more minutes for you very shortly. So until next week, hopefully we see you guys at ScrewAttack vs. the Internet, 21st, Arcadia, California. Dave and Buster's ScrewAttack vs. Machinima, 6 to 10 p.m. It's gonna be a great time. I can't wait to kick their ass and peel over their carcass.
Spirit of fun.
Be great. Hey, I'm Craig
I'm Chad.
And I'm Jared.
for SideScrollers and ScrewAttack.com. Bye bye.